Sau aufgewühlt, ich fand nur ein paar Mark, B-Mix mein Bike, ich fuhr entlang der Mauer, bis zum Polenmarkt, zurück zum Prinzenbad, in Straßen, ich sah auf den Straßen, ich war, von 1, 2, 3, war noch 2 Selfies da, ich in Böckler Park, wollte Richtung Admiral, ein toter Hund im Kanal, vom Wasser aufgeweicht, ich hörte.
Yo, this is Real Talk with Heron. This time we checking out in Minneapolis. I catch a female rapper called EnVi. Much respect to Minneapolis. Much respect. Yeah. So you can introduce yourself, EnVi.
Thank you. Thank you. My name is Arlesia, well known as EnVi, the First Lady. I'm here in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've been doing music for quite some time now. Actually, a little bit over 10, 15 years now.
Oh.
And so I actually write, produce, and put out all my own music. I've been doing music for quite some time. Music is just in my bloodline.
Oh yeah.
As far as, yes.
I heard that.
Yes. I love music.
Yeah. So you go on. Talk. I enjoy that.
Okay.
Yeah.
No problem. As far as my influences, I was asked to answer a few questions before the interview had started. And as far as my influences, I go back as far as Queen Latifah. Her song UNITY is the song that influenced me when I was younger and influenced me into getting to hip hop and R&B.
Yeah.
And also, my mother is also a music artist as well.
Oh.
She's actually a Christian music artist. Yeah, she's well known. She goes by the name of Paradise.
Yeah.
Yeah, she has music and Sam Goodies and all of that. So in between my mother, Queen Latifah,
Yeah.
Tupac is an inspiration.
Yeah.
I'm more of an old school type of girl. So, you know, a lot of the old school rappers are who influenced me.
Yeah.
And
Much
so, yeah,
respect.
I'm very inspired by music.
Much respect, EnVi, to Minneapolis. I enjoy that. Yeah. What can I say? You say a lot. Yeah. This what I want to ask. This, you telling me since when you rapping, since when you making music. So it's about you got some beat makers or you do the beats by yourself. Is a question for me.
Well, sometimes I produce my own beats. A lot of times I do reach out to other beat makers because I do look for different sounds and different creative control and stuff like that. So I do reach out to other beat makers a lot because I do want a different sound and I don't limit myself to the type of music I do.
Yeah.
And so I look forward to all type of beats. I can sing or rap off of any beat.
Yeah.
Whether it's R&B, whether it's a crunk beat, whether it's a metal beat, whether even if it's a Christian beat, I can create a song to any beat. And so I'm really versatile when it comes to beats. When I first started, I did create a lot of my own beats, and I noticed that a lot of my beats sound the same.
Yeah.
And so that's when I started to reach out to other producers. That is correct.
Yeah. But yeah, for me, yeah, I heard that you are really a musician from the child days. What you're telling me from your mother, and yeah, I heard that, and yeah, this is really good, and that you inside my show. I enjoy that, EnVi. So, what can I ask you more? You're telling me so much. Yeah, if something coming new out in the next months, or you got a new project.
Oh yeah, I'm actually working on many projects. I'm a woman that wears multiple hats, and when it comes to entertainment is what I do. I am an entertainer. And so I'm actually in the process of working on my documentary, which is called I'm EnVi.
Yeah.
And that also ties into my music. It really lets people know where I come from and where I'm going in this music industry. I'm also a label owner, and so I started my own label and I signed myself.
Oh.
Yes, my label is EnVi Productions, and so I have I'm working on my actual very first album. I have thousands of singles. I have a lot of singles out there, but I put a lot of singles out because I wasn't known then.
Yeah.
Now I have a little audience. I'm gonna start on my first big album, and I'm working on that now. It's called EnVi the Alpha.
Okay.
And so it's pretty based on being the alpha female, just being able to do everything for myself, you know.
Yeah.
And so I'm working on that as well. And then I also have a movie on the way.
Yeah.
And so I'm not going to give too much detail about that because I don't want to.
No. It's no problem. No, it's no problem. But for me, it's really interesting that you own your own label. That's really big. You must have some, yeah, great money for spending that. I don't
Oh
know.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, it took a pretty penny to get started. I actually have a studio in my home that I built in my home, but I also have a studio based in Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh.
And so in Atlanta, Georgia, I rent out my studio to local and some known artists there, and I pretty much run it here from Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Yeah.
And so yeah, it took a while to get established, but I did a lot of educating myself when it comes to music, producing and putting music out, getting it to the public. You know, the marketing and advertising aspect of doing music.
Yeah.
And once I mastered it, I'm like, hey, I might as well start my own company, because giving someone else creative control over what I do, allowing someone else to tell me what type of music I can put out, isn't just something that I want to settle for. And so, yeah, with that said, I started my own label.
Yeah.
And I've been pretty successful since then. And I got a couple artists under my label as well.
Yeah.
That's doing pretty successful as well. I got an artist in Ghana. Uganda. I got
Okay.
I got a couple artists here in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Oh.
And I got an artist in Atlanta, Georgia. So I'm pretty well known, and I'm getting my artists
Yeah.
where I'm at. You know, I don't want to be the face of my label. I just wanted to show everybody my capabilities so they feel comfortable coming under my wing and trusting me to do what I did for myself for them.
Yeah, man, much respect, EnVi, to Minneapolis. So another question is, and the video cutting or the video making was a friend, or who did this video? This video from what I present from you. Who did this?
Yes. Okay. I have a music video out there, and it's the emotional music video.
Yeah, emotional.
It's one of my favorite songs by myself. Yes, I love that song. I wrote it, produced it, and G Code actually shot the video for me. G Code Productions.
Yeah.
He's based off in Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah.
And I was actually connected with him through friends, or just scouting around, and he's very amazing at what he do. He's seen my vision and he made it come to life. The only thing was, I didn't expect the same day that I told him about the video for us to shoot the video. So, so me personally, I wasn't prepared as far as, just my appearance and my image, but I felt like the video came out amazing. And the second time around, my next music video, I'm actually working on a music video now. I'm doing an animated music video for my song called No Love, No Fake Love. And I also have a music video coming out for my song Dab. And so this time I think it's going to be something amazing. I'm gonna bring something to the table that's different. So be looking out for that.
Yeah, I enjoyed that video, emotional. This is you rapping real good. It's a good flow and a good cut. Yeah, I don't do videos really by myself. I don't Regi or something like that. But I enjoy the pictures. Really good, clear sound too. All good, and this is what underground people's when underground people got this background is really good, and the people's behind you and supporting you. I think this is a really good way for me. Yeah, this is really good.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So
yes,
EnVi,
the music is. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No. Go ahead. You're my guest. Go ahead, please.
In the music industry, you need a lot of support. You can't do it by yourself, No matter how talented you is, if you don't have people behind you, you're not going to make it that far. So support is real. The support is very much real and needed when you're trying to break into the music industry. And I just love the support that I have. I feel like my supporters and my fans, I feel like they really like my music, and I feel like they really mess with me for who I am. And because of that, they're able to levitate towards my music and see my story and hear my story through my music. So I think that that's amazing.
Yeah. Much respect to Minneapolis. EnVi. So for the interview, is you got some shout outs for people that supporting you over the years?
Yes, of course. First and foremost, I want to give an honor to God. We all know that, who's the head of my life.
Yeah.
I want to give a shout out to my label, which is EnVi Productions, and the people that work under me. That just stayed down for the cause, who believed in the dream for day one. I want to give a special shout out to Tato Benz. He was one of my artists that had big dreams, big goals. One of his first songs that we produced called "You Can Be My Chick" that was featured by Young Righteous actually made it to the radio station the same day we produced and recorded it. We sent it out, and man, everything he touched was just gold. And he actually lost his life a couple years back, and I just try to make sure everything that I do musically and entertainment wise is in memory and honor of him. Of course, my mom and my kids, in whom are my biggest fans. Shout out to Young Righteous, of course. He's one of my music artists as well. Man, just to really all my fans, all my supporters on my Facebook wall, them are the people, those are the real, those are the real MVP. I really give a shout out and a great thanks to them because they kept me encouraged. They kept my music spinning. They kept requesting my song. They kept downloading my music. And I just think that's amazing. I didn't expect that I would get this far where I'm at. I mean, when I first started, I just did music because it was in me and it was something that I loved to do. And it was something that I was educated about. And it was something that I knew how to do. So I actually, back in 2008, I produced 99 songs in 38 days. And that's a record not even Lil Wayne done. And so I'm actually in the process. Yes, sir. I'm in the process of applying for the Guinness World Records for the most songs produced within a year, the most songs produced within a week, the most songs produced within a month. And so I'm going to actually get all those titles by producing those 99 songs, and they're all hits, which are all on my YouTube page under Arlesia Williams. And my other YouTube channel is I'm EnVi, where you can find my new up-to-date music at.
Maybe you can link me up with your new channel or with your other channel, and I can watch on this too. Of course. I watched on your YouTube channel. I saw something there. Maybe you got some other. Send it to me, and I think we're done with this interview. It was a pleasure for me. Peace to Minneapolis, EnVi, much respect, and yes, this is really an honor for me. You